Hey there, it's Rachel Tipton and I'm here with a quick little series for you to strengthen the gluteus medius. And gluteus medius, as opposed to gluteus maximus, it tends to, if it's weaker, to create problems in the hips, which can translate into problems in the knees, ankles, feet, etc., even into the low back. So here we go. I would start out with a chair doing this first exercise and working your way up to doing it without a chair, but use a chair at first for balance. So we're doing a single leg squat. You stand and put your weight, almost all of your weight, onto one leg. You can touch this other foot down if you start to lose your balance, but really try to keep it in the air. So we're gonna squat down and sit backwards, down and up. 2. Notice that I'm sitting back and not going forward like this. See that? That's hard on your knees. So you want to sit back like you're sitting in a chair. I think that's 8. When I talk, I lose count. 10. There we go. So do 10 of those. Then take your foot to the back. Again, you can touch this toe down if you need to. This time we're going to try to reach forward and touch the floor, but try to bend the leg more than you bend your back. So I'm going elevator down. 1, 2. Notice I'm not going this way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just do as much range of motion as you can. If you're not getting as much range of motion as me, don't worry about it. That's what you're working towards. Let's do the other side. Heel is forward, we're sitting back. 1, 2. Make sure that your knee is going right over your toes. You can look down and make sure that your knee is not going wonky out somewhere. 7, 8, 9, 10. Then bring this toe back. We're going forward. 1. Again, you're sitting back in your heel. 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll really be feeling this in your glute. 7, 8, and again, if it's too much, you can put that down, but just touch that toe. If this back leg is going down, you're not putting any weight in it, you're just touching it right there. You ought to feel that big time in your glutes. All right, move my chair out of the way and hop down here to the floor. All right, so let's do side lying abduction. So abduction means we're lifting up. You can just lay to the side. Make sure your weight is forward in your hand. You point your toes, you go up and flex and bring it down. Point up, flex down. Point up, flex down. Point up, flex down. 6, good. 7, Audrey likes to participate. 8, 9, and 10. Flex down. Then bend your knees, tuck them into your chest. Heels will stay together. Here, can you move over, please, my dear? Thank you. Heels stay together and open up. Try not to open that hip up. You're keeping your hip coming forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The knee and ankle lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then take this leg straight in front of you. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to burn. 7, 8, 9, 10. Ay, 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 ay. Don't worry, we're going to stretch the glutes out at the end of this series. Come around to the other side. Let's do the others. We need balance in our lives, right? Point, reach up. Flex down. Again, don't lean back. Kind of lean forward into this hip. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Then tuck the knees in, heels stay together, and open up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then knee ankle lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and straighten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ay, 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 ay. All right, since we're right here on this side, we're going into side plank. Now, I don't know if you can see on the video, I have one foot kind of in front of the other. So my top leg is in front. I lift up. Make sure your elbow is right underneath your shoulder. Be great to work your way up to doing about a minute of this. Well, we'll just hold it for a little bit, just to feel how it feels. You really want to be lifting underneath on this side, and it's kind of strengthening these hips. You can even do a little pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come on down. Also, if that is a little bit too much for you, you can always put this knee down at first. Just like that, gently. Your weight is trying to be in this elbow, and you can even do this exercise, the lift, with that knee down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Of course, you want to work your way up to being on your feet, but if you can't do it at first, you can always put that knee down. Alrighty? So, one more thing. Now, you can actually do this exercise if you have a bench available in the gym, or if you have a exercise ball available, you can lay on it so it's right underneath your shoulders. You can also take a weight and put it on your hips. You can take a kettlebell, you can take a dumbbell, you can take a barbell and put it on your hips. It's really effective if you're on a bench and dropping your hips below the bench and up, but you can do it on the floor when you're on the go. So all you want to do is curl your pelvis up and lift and lower. So a lot of times people will do this and just push up and arch, but I want you to think of your pelvis, your spine and pelvis as the tail of a scorpion. So you're curling up and lifting and lowering down. You're curling up and lifting and lowering down. That way you're not getting into your low back, you're actually engaging the glutes like you want to. Curl and lift. It's like Suzanne Summers back in the day. And lift and lower, curl and lift and lower, curl and lift. Now stay right here. Now, knees pull together like there's little magnets pulling them together. They don't have to touch, they're just pulling towards each other, and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now hold it up there and squeeze in your thighs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're coming in. 8, 9, 10. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and lower down. Ah, good booty burn this morning. All right, knees to chest. Let's stretch out the glutes just for a moment, because that's really important as well. So take your right foot, put your right foot on the floor, cross your left foot over. You're gonna take your left hand, reach it through, and grab behind the right thigh if you can. So my left elbow is pushing gently against my left thigh, and I'm trying to keep my low back on the ground, so don't arch up this way. You're just keeping that low back on the ground. You should feel it in that left glute like crazy. Breathe. You can kind of play around with extending and bending this leg if it feels manageable to you. Just relax and breathe. Remembering that all stretches that you do, you want to hold for about 30 seconds because there is an actual mechanism within all of your muscle cells called the Golgi tendon, and its primary purpose is to prevent you from tearing muscle, but after about 30 seconds, it kind of releases because it's like, oh, okay, coast is clear, I can let go and let you make some progress with your flexibility. So just keep in mind, that's why they say to hold a stretch for a long period of time. So cross the right leg over the left thigh, reach your right hand through, thread the needle, and grab behind the left thigh. My right elbow is pushing gently against my right thigh. I'm just breathing, keeping my low back down to the ground, especially that right hip pushing down. Try not to flip up. You can extend and bend. Just deep breaths as you stretch, letting your body know, letting that Golgi tendon know that it's okay to release some of that tension. Very nice. Excellent. All right, unwind, grab behind your thighs, roll up to sitting. We'll do one more stretch here. So your legs can be straight. Let's take the left leg and cross it over so this bottom leg can stay straight. And then I grab around my knee and twist to the left, trying to sit up nice and tall. You're trying to look as far around your left shoulder as you can and try to keep that left hip on the floor, sitting up very tall and breathing. This is a good time while you stretch to think of all the reasons that you're grateful for all the good things in your life. The hips are a huge storehouse of all of our stress. If you don't carry your stress in your shoulders, chances are you're carrying it in your hips, or both. That's cross the right over the left. Grab around your knee with your left arm and you're twisting to the right. I want to let go of some of that tension as much as possible. These couple of stretches at the end, especially that one lying down, I always like to do that before I even get out of bed in the morning. So I'm laying in bed and just do that one that's lying down to stretch out my hips. It's actually really this one as well. All this hip stuff goes into your low back. So sometimes if you have low back problems, the hips are to blame. Nice big breaths. Good. Unwind and shake it out. Do this as a part of your ultra fit lifestyle. Add it into your routine and you'll strengthen your gluteus medius so it can stay near the strength level of your gluteus maximus. This is a great little series for runners who tend to be imbalanced in their gluteus medius as well. And I'm at ultrafitlifestyle.com. Have a good one.